Hello, and welcome back to my summer engine rebuilding simulator. I spent some time over the weekend and Monday doing some jobs and making some money. I'm going to apologize in advance if this is a bit lower energy than usual or quieter. I'm still a bit sore, so it might be a bit shorter episode, but I wanted to get something out. So I made some money so we could, in the words of the immortal Regina George,
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
alright, here we are at Fleetari's. I did load my backpack up with a bunch of parts. I'm not sure what we can get, but I want to get the engine, like the important parts of the engine rebuilt first, so. Oh, okay. We got some stuff over here. Don't think I brought all of this with me. No. Maybe just when I take it out of the car it shows up here. I'm pretty sure it wasn't here before. Alright, so let's see. We are going to need, I want a crankshaft, rocker, or we'll get new pistons. What's that put us at? $3,000. We got 7. Let's grab an alternator, water pump. Why not? We'll just do everything. What are we at now? Okay. I think we'll call it at that. We won't do the block or anything. But that should hopefully be enough. How do I pay him? Okay, I figured it out. I think it's just being buggy. If I lean forward, I can do it. I don't know if these are the new parts. I think they are. Yeah, that piston's new. At least the stuff I picked up, so that should mean all of this stuff down here now. I still don't know about the main bearings. Can I not get those? I didn't see those on the shelf. Maybe those just don't wear out. Alright, so we've got new pistons, a new rocker shaft, new starter, new water pump, extra head gasket, new fuel pump, new distributor, crankshaft, drive gear, camshaft, and alternator. So now we shouldn't have to worry too much about the car breaking down soon. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head home. And if I feel up to it, we will get to work on the car. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. So I will see you when we get there. Alright, it has been a day. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm going to try and get some more recorded. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I've still got quite a bit of swelling in my mouth, so hopefully that'll sort itself out here soon. But we've got a whole bunch of new parts, a few old parts, and we're going to start trying to get this thing put back together, I think. So let's go ahead and get started with that, because I would really like to drive it. So we've got our new crankshaft here, so we're going to stick that in. Now I wasn't able to find new bearings. They didn't come with the crankshaft. I'm wondering if maybe they'll come with the a new engine block. And these are finicky. Might help if I try and put them in the correct spot. Alright, let's go ahead and get these bolted up. Where's our tools? We need a 9. Let's grab that. Get these bolted down. And hopefully, by the end of this episode, we will have a mostly new engine. It's really tempting to go for the performance parts and body parts and stuff first, but if you don't have a good foundation to build on, then you're going to have a lot of trouble later on when you say I had spent a bunch of time getting all these performance parts put in, only to get driving and then have the crankshaft bust while I'm out driving. So then it would just be coming right back home to fix it. So let's get a good base built, a good foundation for our car. And then once we've got the foundation for that, we'll start upgrading it, and then we'll know that our car can handle the upgrades that we put in it. Because using performance parts can also increase the stress on the engine as well. So I don't know if that's going to affect the wear and tear on the engine in the game, but we will find out. Hopefully we won't have anything break too soon. I managed to get most of the engine parts replaced. There are a few things I couldn't replace, like the block or the head. I might have enough money, but I wanted to make sure I had enough money left for bills and such, so we can always take it apart and fix it later if we need to. Alright, there we go. We got our pistons in. Now, we have a new head gasket, and, well, I thought I bought a new one. Because we got this one. I'm not sure if that's a new one. I know we bought a new one, and we also had the old one. Because I wanted a spare, but I am not seeing an extra one around here anywhere, so I guess we're going to be using this one. Alright, get the head gasket on there. Then we'll get our head on and get that bolted down. Then we're also going to have to tune everything again since we've got new parts. We're going to have to retune our rockers and stuff, but that's okay. We'll go through that. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, there we go. We got our head bolted down. Let's see, what else do we need on here? It's turned around some so you can see some of this side as well. Alright, let's get our new rocker shaft put in here. 8. Make sure everything's bolted down nice and snug. At least I hope this is new. It looks pretty beat up, but the springs look new at least. Alright, got that on. And we will leave the cover off of it for now because we're going to need to use that to adjust the valves. See if we can get our camshaft in here. There we go. 5. Now, like I said before, this episode might not end up being too long. I can't talk a whole lot. It will just make my swelling worse. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get the engine built and put in. And then we'll probably call it for there. And then work on tuning and stuff a little bit later. I probably don't think I have enough to complete an episode just off of this, but I'll just kind of probably have to work on it over a couple of days just as my healing permits. Alright, let's see. We should have... There it is. Steel headers. Not the parts catalog, thank you. Alright, there we go. 8. Always a different size. And normally that probably wouldn't have just one bolt there, but we'll just deal with it. Alright, let's see if we can get this attached to here before we've got too many parts on it yet. Which way was it? Was it this way? Oh, heard it click. It was in the right spot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it the fun way. Okay, cool. We'll do it the normal way then. Who needs to glitch stuff when you can do it the right way? No, that is not where that belongs. Alright, let's try this again. Give me this. Set it down here. Bring our engine hoist over. And rotate the engine around. Come on, let me pick it up. Oh, I heard it click. So he must be close. Now will it pop in there if I just bolt that in? I don't know what size that is. 10. 10, 10, 10. There we go. A little wonky, but it'll do. Oh, come on. Darn storm. Okay, that's as high as it'll go then. Alright. Let's see, what do we want to put on next? We've got our plugs. We've got all that bolted in, so let's go ahead and get our oil pan on here. Dang it, light. Stop it. Let's get our size 7. And get this baby bolted in. Alright, is that all of them? Looks like it. Alright, let's see. Oh, those are probably going to pass through, aren't they? I cannot remember. We'll find out. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We need a water pump. Actually, probably might have to put the cover on first. What am I doing, man? This being not feeling well has just really got me out of it, I guess. No, that's for the water pump. We need our cam gear. It's 10. Let's bring our tools over here since they're just going to want to hang out on the floor anyways. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll get that bolted down and then we'll try and get that aligned already. Oh, too far, dang it. Alright, keep going around. Be nice if my wrench wasn't in the way. It's like right where the dot is. Did they do that on purpose? Okay, good enough. That looks lined up, alright. Get our crankshaft pulley on here. Actually, you know what? I don't know if it'll let me put the timing belt on with that on there, or timing chain. So let's go ahead and pop that off real quick, because we're going to need to align this. Okay, that's already aligned. Let's get our timing chain on then before we knock anything else out of alignment. There we go. Now we'll put our pulley on. There we go, that's better. And then it's not gonna let me put that on yet. Maybe not. No, it should. Or maybe it won't. Well, there's my cover. Too many parts going on here. Why do you gotta lay on your side, man? Stop dropping it. Why do I keep grabbing things weird? No, what am I missing? I'm missing. Oh, it's because dang it. Yeah, this, not feeling well has definitely got me out of it right now. Gotta put this on first. And then we can put this on. There we go. And I apologize if I'm not talking a whole lot right now. I'm just trying to keep my face from getting too sore. Let's get this oil plug tightened before we forget. There we go. Alright, now, can I put my water pump on, please? Thank you. 7. Let's go ahead and get these snugged down. Is there another one on top? Yep, right there. Alright, there we go, and then we'll get our pulley put on there. Looking good so far. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Take stock. Still got lots of parts to put on. What do we want to do next? Where's my... There we go, my fuel pump. Now, which side does this mount on? I think it's this side. But I may need the... Oh, I may actually need the carburetor in before I can put this in. Besides, it's fancy and new, and I want to put it on. Oh yeah, look at that baby. Very nice. Let's get that bolted down. Got him on the bottom, and where are you? There we go. Then we're also going to have to tune this as well. So it's probably going to be a bit of work before we get to driving, but... Alright, now which side does it want this to go on? I cannot remember off the top of my head. There we go. 7 again. Alright, now that we got that on. Let's go ahead and stick our rocker cover on anyways, because we are going to need to add oil to the car before we can start it, and I think we'll have to have this on before we can do that, so put this cool custom one on, or GT one, I think it is. Alright, let's see what next. Oh, we will need to put the clutch together at some point. Let's see, the flywheel we can stick on here. Oh. Alright, there we go. Distributor we can probably stick in here. And then we'll just snug this down for now where it's at. Adjust it later. And the alternator. Come on, I just want to grab it, please. Does not want me to grab it from the front, apparently. Come on. Right here. Oh, no, that wasn't it. And that is a size 10. Alright, get that snug down. Is that a 7 or is it just saying that? That looks like it's a 7. Let's find out. It is indeed. Alright, and then we'll... can we? Yeah, I think we can put the belt on here now. Let's go ahead and do that. If it'll let me. There we go. And then we'll tighten this up. We don't want it too tight. Right about there, maybe? Well, that's all the way, but we'll find out. We can adjust it later if we need to. Alright, let's see. What next? Alright, we need to get our transmission and stuff ready as well. Oh, that doesn't go there. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? Come on, you sit here for now. Get our oil filter on. So we don't forget that. That is definitely something you do not want to forget. Spare belt. Those are all spare parts down here I shouldn't need. Actually, I may have to put that plate on before the flywheel. So let's undo this. I can't remember what order they want us to do all this stuff in, so we will find out. Oh, come on. You know, obviously you wouldn't be able to stick this on over the flywheel really, so there we go. That's better. Don't want to forget that. Alright, let's see, what do we got next? I think our clutch is still assembled, isn't it? Should still be assembled from last time. Just a little too far away for me. There we go. Get our clutch in. Alright, let's see what else do we got. Got a starter. Well, let us put the starter in now. There we go. I don't know. I can't remember if it makes me back that bolt out to put the gearbox in or not. We'll find out. Or maybe it won't let me put them in. Oh, maybe it would help if I had the right socket. Think that might help a little? Yeah, we'll see if it makes us back those out later. Alright, let's see what else are we missing here. Anything else? No, that looks good. Let's see if we can get this baby on here now. Oh, I saw the mark for a second and then it went away. I wonder how much more, or how much rewiring I'm going to have to do. Alright, near 10. There we go. I think that's good for that. Get our drive gear in here. That is a 6. Yeah, I know this episode probably isn't going to be very exciting, but at the same time, this is all part of the game. This is all stuff that has to be done. And, if I have to do an episode completely rebuilding the stock parts in my engine, I will. This is the stuff I actually enjoy about this game also. Right, let's get those in there. Did I get that one tightened? I did, okay. Alright, and our inspection cover. No? Because it's going to make me undo these, I'm sure. 7. Right, let's see if we can do things right this time. We'll get these bolts out, and then we'll put the inspection cover on, and then we'll bolt it down. That sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, there we go. Alright, now before I forget... Oh no, I've already got it. I was going to get the valves kind of adjusted to a baseline. We'll do that after we get it in the car, I guess. Alright, what else do we got here? I think that's pretty much it for this. It doesn't look like I'm missing anything. If I am, I suppose I'll find out, won't I? Alright, let's see, where's my mount? Is it close? Getting there. Forward a little bit more. And down. I'm seeing bolts there, 11. Let's go ahead and grab that and see if it'll let us kind of lock it into place a little bit here. There we go. Moved things around a little bit, but that's okay. Let's get these engine mounts bolted in. It's dark down here. Alright, and then we're also going to need to get all our clutch stuff reattached. Let's just go ahead and do that now before we forget. I think that said that was a 5. Oh, that's a 6. There we go. Alright, let's get these bolted in for our shifter. Okay, let's see. And we need to get our half shafts in. I left my tools down here, of course I did. I'll just stick them in our backpack for now. There we go. No, where was I? Oh yeah, half shafts. Alright, where are you? Can I just grab these? Yeah. And my tools, wherever I put those. Alright. Oh, we want one of these. Where? Can't see. There we go. Trying to see. Alright, and those are 9. So we'll get. Can I see it through here? Probably not. Alright. Let's get the other one in then. And then we'll get them bolted down. There we go. Actually, let's go ahead and just do these ones while I'm down here. Nine. Let's get these bolted in. Nice and snug. Don't want them falling out. That would be very bad. Alright. Now, we needed a 14 for the other ones, I believe. I know I'm going to forget something and it's going to fall apart the first time I drive it, but those were 10, I think. Get this engine hoist unmounted from here. Oh, stop bouncing. Trying to help you, man. Down in the hole again. That's okay, I can do it from down here probably. No, I can't. I can't see anything. Alright, let's see here. Where are you hiding? There you are. There we go. Now we can get this out of the way for now. Let's park this over here against the wall. Alright, engine is in. It looks like it didn't really mess up much of the wiring, so that's good. We just need to get the rest of these parts in. Let's see, we've got our new radiator here. Let's get this in. Oh, after we fall through the hole. Come on, I saw it. There we go. Oh, what is... Man. Come on. The jankiness is beating me up. There we go. Close enough for now. Alright, let's see. What size do we need for these? It says a 7. And this mouth swelling is kind of driving me crazy because it's giving me a bit of a lisp. Alright, there we go. Radiator is in. Let's see. I cannot remember what order it wanted me to put these hoses on in. And getting the thing lined up right is another story entirely. Oh, I thought I saw a mark there. Come on. Alright, let's see which one it wants us to put on first, because I can't remember if they go on in a particular order. Okay, here's one. So where does... Oh, man. Stop being janky. I had to mark there. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay. And getting this stuff lined up in this game can be the hardest part sometimes. Is that going in or out? Okay, that's in. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, that's 1. Where is 2? Oh, there we go. And 3. Just gotta kinda make it work, I guess. Alright, that is full and tight. Let's open this up and fill it up with some coolant. And hope it doesn't just all leak out. Alright. I don't know if that's empty or not. I suppose we'll find out. Nope, not empty yet. Let's get the lid on here before I forget. And then we'll get the oil topped up as well. And this is why I bought extra. Is it full? Oh, no. There we go. Alright, so far we've got all our new original parts in here. We've got our new carb on here. Our new racing flywheel. Let's see what else we got to put in here. Check the rest of the fluids while we're here. Might as well. Okay, that's full. That's good. That needs some topping up. Oh, do I have... I swear I had fluid for that. Was it in the car still? There it is. Okay, good. We've got a bit left. I really need to fix that panel. I think I'm going to have to take it off and beat it with a hammer. Come on. There we go. Stop putting the lid on it. Dang it. There we go. Get those topped up. Get the lids back on them. Let's go ahead and get these valves just kind of set to a baseline. I don't want to blow up the engine right off the bat just trying to start it. That would be very unpleasant, but probably pretty funny at the same time. So, all right, let's see, get these off of here. Now that we've got our oil in it, I don't think we need to leave this on for the moment until we decide to actually go driving. Oh, do I need to wire the radiator also, or is that automatically wired? It looks like it's automatically wired. Looks like I just connected the fan in with the rest of my stuff. Why is that sticking so far out front? That's weird. Let's see, steering wheel and stuff can wait. Gauges. Let's see if we can get these in here easily or not. Where did they attach? Probably here. And then they're probably going to connect to the wiring harness. Let's grab our wire. And we will connect the driving gauges to... Where are you hiding in here? Okay, I need to grab that a bit closer. Oh, had it for a second. Okay, there we go. Gauges should be connected. All right, we've got a couple other things I want to put in here. Maybe. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? We got our... I think this is just supposed to go in place of the clock here. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. Now, where does this go? Somewhere over here, maybe? Oh, there we go. What the... Seriously? Alright, well, when I took the wire out of my pocket, it busted the windshield out of the car, so gonna have to get that replaced again. That's annoying, but not much I can really do about it. That we'll deal with later. Alright. Let's take those off for now so I can see. And we're gonna need our helmet eventually, probably. Alright, so what else are we missing here? I guess let's see. Oh, no. No, I want the clock right now until I get the watch. Alright, we've got exhaust, I think, and that is it. We don't need to put this in yet, but we will. Alright, let's see where we go here. Can't even see the bolts there. Can I see them from here? Unless they don't have... No, they should bolt to the header. Is it that? No. That's not it. I don't know what that went to. That's not good. Alright, let's get these hangers undone. There we go. Got one muffler. Okay, where else are you hooked up at? Set it there. I hope that's it. Is there another one? Oh, what? I can't see the bolts when it's up inside the, it's inside the header. 8. Alright, now where is it? Yeah, I think, is that it? I can't tell. There we go, finally. That was a pain to see. Get that out of the way for now. Now let's see if we can get this big old thing up in here. If we can get it aligned properly. Come on. They do not make maneuvering this very easy, do they? Where is it? Oh, had it for a second. And then it went away. Come on. It was right there. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this bolted in now. Now that I can actually see the bolts. There we go. And then we have a hanger back here we need to bolt in. And then we'll see about getting our racing muffler on here. Where are you bolting in at? There it is. Alright, there we go. Alright, are we missing anything else? I don't think so. Other than battery, of course. You know what? Let's see if we can get it started. Come on. Battery go in. Think it'll work if I just throw it at it? Why are you being so picky, man? Oh, I'm missing. I forgot I put a new alternator in. We're gonna have to wire that. Or are we? No, it's already got wire running from it. What am I missing here then? Only seeing one battery wire. Where's the... We put a new starter in too, didn't we? See, I don't know what stuff gets automatically rewired and what doesn't when you put new parts in, so it's kind of difficult to tell. Let's see. I can't see if the starter's wired or not. think that's already all wired up, though. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, it's got the wire there. Oh, what am I missing here? I am brain dead today. I'm pretty sure the alternator's all wired up. Alright, let's see. Give me a second to figure this out. I don't know why it's freaking out on me here. Because it seems like everything stayed wired up except for... Oh wait, maybe that's... Oh, those were size 8, weren't they? Yeah. That shouldn't make a difference, though. I guess it did, but we've still got no cable there. So, let's see. Where'd my wire go? There it is. Falling through the floor again. What were you trying to connect to there? It was showing me something, but I don't think it's what I was looking for. Why are you waking out so... This wire should not have collision like it does. It's really hard to wire anything when it destroys everything, because that's what destroyed my window. I pulled this out of my bag and it blew the window out of my car when it touched it. Okay, what am I missing here? No. Jeez. No, do not look at anything when I take the wiring out, because it will destroy everything. What? Man, I'm really struggling to figure out what wiring it thinks it's missing here. Alright, let me just take a look at this and trace stuff out. Why does the battery keep falling out? Now that is the... Yeah, okay, that's the positive terminal. So it should be okay to tighten that one down. Where did I put my wire again? Let's see. Okay, so we've got our positive terminal hooked up. So the negative terminal... Wait, I remember. I think this goes in with the... Why is that rattling so much? I know I bolted the engine down, didn't I? Yeah, that's bolted in. If I remember right, what was it? It had to be attached to this, grounded to the starter, I think. And that's all the way down in here. See, it shows that it's size 5. It shows that there's a wire connected to it, though. And that's why it's confusing me, because it looks like it's already connected. Oh man, this wiring is something else. Okay, so it doesn't want to connect there. Is it just because it was unbolted? What if I bolted in now? Nothing? No. What the heck? Oh wait, actually maybe it's the one of the mounting bolts for the starter. I know I'm definitely not uh, doing super great this morning, but I'm still recovering, and it's getting kind of rough trying to keep track of everything. No, it doesn't want to attach there either. Oh, wait, there it is. There we go, battery ground connector. All right, there we go. Now that's all wired in. The question is, will it turn over or not? Do we have power? We do have power. It turns over. Come on, baby. Oh, it runs. Let's get that fuel fixed. There we go. Oh, it's running. It's running. Oh, all right, let's let it get warmed up here. And we're gonna. Oh, what was that? I hope that wasn't the car. Try and get these valves tuned. Oh, there we go. We're just going to adjust them down until the engine starts running rough, and then we're going to back them off. So I'm just screwing them down until it starts tapping, and then backing them off a click. Let's go 2 clicks just to be safe. There we go. Now, let's check our distributor here. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not going to matter what you're running rough for. Stop it. I forgot the chokes out, so I'll listen to that baby run. How good does that sound? Oh, got some valves ringing here. That's right. I probably should have been adjusting these when it was hot. Oh no, that's my timing. There we go. Get that spark timing right. Let's make sure these are okay. Just double checking these. We'll do a final adjustment once it's fully up to temperature, but I don't want it running really bad while it warms up. I don't want to damage anything. See how we're doing now. We're getting there. Trying to keep this choke adjusted so the fuel mixture is good. Hey, our gauges are working. Alternator's charging. Water's good. Oil's good. Got our radar detector hooked up. Oh, look at this baby. Beautiful. So now we're ready to really start getting some upgrades done. So what we're going to do is open the door and not get stuck in it. Oh, you are running. Can't tell if you're running rough or it's just because of the way you're sitting. Let's see if we can get you backed up out of here a little bit. Nope. Maybe they. Oh, probably because I not keep forgetting this car does not like being used without the clutch. It doesn't even want to run now. What is going on? Why are you still shaking like that? You're not running unless it thinks it's running. Okay. Getting a little buggy here. I don't. We've got battery, but it's not starting. Okay. All right. Well, time to start troubleshooting, I guess. Um, it's just weird that it would just stop and not run at all. It didn't make any weird sounds, really. Oh, that would be why. I forgot to bolt the starter back in. Duh. Okay, let's, oop, it did not like that. Suppose I should have unhooked the battery. What size do we need for that? 7. Let's, do this a safe way. And we will disconnect the battery first. Get it on the charger while I bolt this back on. Now that said it needed a 7, was that correct? Oh, am I gonna have to do the wire? No, the wire's already there. Okay, there we go. Now, did I do this one also? That's a 5. It looks like it's in there, but let's just double check it to be safe. Yep, you're tight. Okay. Alright, let's let that battery charge a bit. take care of some needs. I already had to stop once to eat and sleep and everything. My poor windshield. Was it Thursday already, man? It's been almost a week already. And the storm killed our power and some of our fuses, so we had to switch some of those out as well. Eat some sausages. Drink some water. Alright, what time is it? We still got time. Let's just have a quick shower. Alright, there we go. Let's try this again. Okay, we got our starter in. Let's get our battery in. Alright, let's try this again. See if it'll start. Hopefully it's still a little warm. Oh yeah, started right up. Perfect. Now let's see if we can get this where it's not bouncing around so much. It does not want to move. Okay. What am I missing here? The way it's bouncing around, it's almost like it's stuck in the ground or something weird. Because I got the clutches in, the shifter's hooked up. Yeah. Yeah. That's all hooked up. It may have just died because I wasn't hitting the clutch. Weird. Something's locked up. What am I missing? I think it might be stuck. Because the tires spun, but it just wasn't moving. So I'm gonna save and load and see if that fixes it. And I will see you shortly. Actually, what time is it? It's just past 6, so that'll put us at 8. That's fine. It's getting late anyways. Alright, we have saved and loaded. Let's see if the car will actually move now. And not be stuck in the ground. Let's get this valve cover back on here also while we're at it. I cannot remember what size it takes. Let's see. This size apparently. Come on, in you go. Alright, I'm really hoping this works because I don't feel good, and we spent a lot of time on it, and it would be really nice to end the episode with just a nice little test drive with our mostly rebuilt engine. Let's take this with us. Oil and coolant, spare belt, just in case. Everything else we can deal with later. Doors open. Alright, let's get this started and warming up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes. Beautiful. Alright, we are cold. But let's see if we can at least get it outside. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's not stuck in the ground. I think it was just stuck in the ground before. Let's park this. Put it in neutral, and we're going to let this baby warm up a bit. Alright, let's see how she's running. Sounding good. Not hearing any bangs or taps. Oh, listen to that exhaust. Nice. And while that's warming up, let's get rid of some needs. Not that we have a lot right now, but I think we're going to celebrate our car before we go. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but you know what? We spent a lot of time working on it, so. What a nice afternoon. Just enjoy a nice cold beer and a smoke. Get rid of some of this stress. Some of this stored up liquid. Alright, we are just about ready. As soon as this is warmed up, we'll go. Or we can just go now and play with the choke as we do it, I suppose. Let's just finish this up here. Take that with us in case we need it. Okay. Had about enough of you guys. Oh, that one's empty. Alright, let's see how this is doing. It's getting late, and we don't have headlights, so we're going to have to make it kind of quick, but let's see. We'll get it up to temperature by driving. Yep, no headlights. We'll just have to deal without it. Ooh. It's definitely got a lot more oomph than it had before. Ooh, yeah. That racing flywheel makes a bit of a difference, I think, as well as the carb. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is much better. We're definitely not fully upgraded yet, but we're getting there. I'm not sure if we'll be able to pass inspection with this carb on there. I'll have to double check. If not, I can pull it off and put a different one on there. I suppose I should have checked to see if I could pass it with the racing flywheel also, but you know what, we can, we're going to have to do some more work on the car eventually anyways. I would like to get the transmission replaced, so maybe we'll do that before we take it in for inspection. We're doing about 80 right now on the dirt road. That's not too bad. It's handling pretty well. Man, this drive's quite nice even with just this little bit of work done on it. Okay, so I think we have actually accomplished quite a bit today. We got our engine completely put together with our new parts. I definitely struggled a bit because I'm not feeling so hot, but we got it done, and that's the important part. Oh, it's the train. Okay. I thought the car was blowing up or something. Scared the heck out of me. Good thing I wasn't too fast getting there. Alright, nice. Handbrake. Nice. Let's get our fuel mixture fixed here a little bit. There we go. Oh, I killed it. Probably happens when I try and take off in second place, or second gear. Oh yeah, look at that sunset. Oh, I suppose I don't want to drive too fast. I might catch a bug. Wouldn't want to do that. You know what? Where's my helmet? Wasn't it in here? Did it fall out? Huh, I must have left it at home. Okay, well, either that or it fell out somewhere, but we'll deal with that later. We're not here for helmets, we're here for driving. We will put our seatbelt on, though. Oh, I killed it. Probably because the fuel mixture's a bit funky right now. Alright, let's go ahead and get home before the sun sets and we have no light. Oh yeah, this car is nice. We're getting there. We're getting to where we can race. So I think this is where we're going to call it, and I'm going to go rest my jaw a bit. Getting a bit stiff and sore from talking, even though it wasn't a whole lot, and I apologize for that, but I hope regardless you've enjoyed the episode and enjoyed putting the engine back together with me. If you've noticed anything I missed, let me know down in the comments. Or if you've got any suggestions, I do need to find some junker cars to sell for money, and I believe there's also one more drivable car, but I'll have to go back and look through the comments and see if I know some people have told me about it, but I don't know if somebody's told me the location of it yet, so we'll have to take a look at that. But man, this thing's so much better now. I can't wait till we get a new gearbox in it. Alright, nice. Just check for bills. How are we doing? Water's good, oil's good, battery's good, fuel's good. Things are looking up. Let's get our power bill paid, even though I shouldn't have to pay that much because the power was out. Alright, let's get this baby home. Man, it takes a second to pick up, but once it does, it really goes. What is that? Oh, it's just a beer bottle, okay. I was worried it might have been a part that fell off the car or something. Definitely going to have to work on the suspension, but we've got a working car. And I accidentally shifted up and killed it, but that's okay. Alright. Well, that's been a pretty successful episode, I think, even though not feeling super great, but you know what? Take what I can get. So I hope, like I said before, that you've enjoyed this. And I hope you'll join me on the next episode. I will hopefully have that out soon. We'll get our windshield fixed and see about getting some money and getting some upgrades on this baby. So until next time, take care, be safe, and I will see you later.